Good morning, y'all. I know the sun's just coming up, and I am making ready for the Thanksgiving breakfast. I am making what we call elderberry syrup, and I'm going to serve it on pumpkin pancakes. Then, for dinner, we are going to have chicken and dumplings, green beans and onions, and stewed apples. This elderberry syrup is also medicinal. It's really good when you have respiratory problems, illnesses, colds and flu and that kind of stuff. So what you do, I had dried berries. Had a problem getting them last year, but I held on to them because I knew I was going to want them for this year. So you take a cup of dried berries, you boil water, and you pour 2 cups of water. Y'all seeing that? You pour 2 cups of water over the berries and let it sit overnight. Well, I kind of got busy yesterday, so mine sat for more than overnight. Sat for overnight twice. I'm a little delayed here. So, now, poured it into a bowl. And then I used my hand blender, and I blended it all up. So it's got the berry, the skin, the seeds, the whole bit. So this little sieve here, this is where I mixed it up. So then you pour this and get all the seeds and the skin out as best you can. Okay. So after I've gotten all this process done, and see, I'm putting it into my little pan. That's going to be the hard part, because I have to cook it, boil it, simmer it. That's the word, simmer. Simmer it for like an hour. So I'm going to reduce my 2 cups that I have now down to 1 cup. After you've reduced it down to a cup, then you add a cup of honey. Now, I'm making it not for medicinal necessarily. It's more for a special Thanksgiving treat. So, and let's just talk about some of them things I'm grateful for. I'm so grateful to be on this property. I'm grateful that the greenhouse is almost, well, it's very usable. Wait till you see. So there's that, and that. So, there you go. That's the beginning of it. Let me show you the book. Making Plant Medicine. And this is syrup made from reduced berries. I am on step, let's see, I am on just finished step 4. So I save the juice and I compost the seeds, and the volume of juice is now 2 cups, so they say. And I'm going to simmer this juice on the back of the stove. I'm going to simmer this juice on my stove top here. Simmer the juice on the back of the stove at low heat, stirring frequently. Keep reducing the juice until it reaches half volume. This takes 1 to 2 hours. The juice is now very concentrated with pectin and bioactive compounds. So that's what we're aiming for. But I'm not going to make you watch all that. Thanksgiving. And I have to tell you a story. Here, let me adjust this camera. Maybe I could move in a different place. That's a little better. because you need to see me bright and up close. Okay, so the day I recorded the clouds, that evening we were all sitting out in the in the greenhouse with a fire and stuff. And, you know, our friend Phil is here. And Phil's sitting there and he said, I just saw a big old bird fly up there and land on that tower over Bob's roof. Bob's got like a little radio tower thing. And I was like, I thought it was going to be a different bird that I see here frequently. And so I look over and I'm like, that's big. That is a big bird. Is there a dog hair on my thing? I can see it. Okay. I said, wow, that is a big bird. Couldn't really tell what it was because I was looking through the corrugated of the greenhouse, right? So I go out, it's an owl. An owl. I've never seen an owl in the desert. I knew they existed. I just never seen one. It was really pretty awesome. And he was hunting for my kittens. I don't know what. So we kind of been reducing the feed to encourage them to go hunting on their own. And I hadn't fed them that morning. And they'd all, you know, and they were all running around outside in the greenhouse and stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, the owl's going to get the little babies. So I quick ran over to the water house where the food is. And I poured them a bowl of food and I shook around a little bit. And here come running 6, 7, 8 cats. And then they were all undercover. And so I walked back to the greenhouse where Bob and Phil were sitting. And as I walked over, the owl was kind of like, And he just swooped down and flew out across the desert into the horizon. Huge bird. So excited. I'm not going to eat my kittens. I ain't going to have none of that. Okay. What are we going to do? Right now, we're gonna simmer. Start the simmering. Okay.
Where did the music go? When did the tempo stop?